And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And it is definitely spring in East Tennessee, and I have very little voice left, and we'll see if we can get through today's show. I have water, I have cough drops, I have Kleenex up here behind the Bunny Rabbit, and so hopefully I can get through today's show because I think we've got a fun show today because I've got Shannon Bismark, and I love her last name, Bismark, and I'm trying to think, those of you all that were in high school in the 60s and early 70s, there was a song about sinking the Bismarck, and I am trying to run that through my head, and I cannot, which was a World War II, World War I submarine, one of the World War submarines. Anyway, it was sinking the Bismarck, so I love your last name, Shannon. Shannon is the teen director at your library, at the Cleveland Bradley Public Library,
Yes.
and bless her heart, it's not that she wasn't my first choice today, but Andrew is indisposed, and Rebecca was supposed to be on in his place, and Rebecca developed the flu early this morning, so Shannon was brave enough to say, I will come on and tell you everything that's going to happen at the library.
Yep.
So, and y'all got a lot going on this
We have
month.
a lot going on. I had to bring a notebook this time.
I think that's great.
So the big thing that we have going on right now, Monday we started registration for the Mother-Daughter Tea Party, and that's going to be on May the 11th at 4 p.m. But registration for that, you do have to come in person and register because there's a $5 deposit. It's refundable. You'll get it back at the time of the tea party, but
It's to hold a space.
hold a space.
Right,
Yep.
I got you.
And it's for moms with daughters ages 4 to 12, and we're gonna get real fancy. You wear your fancy outfit and have fancy teas and snacks and stuff. So
Do we have to wear gloves and hats?
if you want to.
Oh, okay.
And we are very excited that people are super excited about registering for summer reading, but registration does not start until May 1st. And then once you get registered, you start logging what you're reading on June 8th, which is the kickoff for the Little Friends. And then the teen kickoff is on June 15th. And we're going to have an after-hours party. It's like a glow-in-the-dark party,
a glow-in-the-dark.
90s themed. It's going to be great.
Wow.
Very excited.
Okay, all righty. Psychedelic.
Yes.
Ooh, fun.
And since it is tax season, we do have 2 more weekends
Yes.
with Vita tax assistants. They're going to be there this Saturday and next Saturday at 10 a.m. So they're going to be helping anyone who needs assistance filing
Okay,
their
now
taxes.
you don't have to have an appointment. You show up. You may have to wait a little while.
You might have to wait a little while.
But they start at 10, and then how long, are they there all day?
As far as I know, they're there.
However
until-
long the line
Yep.
is, they're there.
Yep.
And the Vitas they're volunteers.
Yep.
And I think y'all have done this several years in
Yeah.
the past, and I think that's a great.
Yeah, it's
now,
very great.
I think, I'm not real sure, but you have to make 50,000 or less.
54,000.
54,000
Yeah.
or less to let Vita do your.
Yeah.
Okay, very
and
good.
it would be helpful if you could bring in last year's tax return just so they can, or 2017, I think it even said you could go back 2 years.
Okay.
Well, I guess, yeah, no, that's,
Yeah, because we're doing 18.
Numbers, yeah.
I know. I know. And I just got through doing sales tax online for March, which, anyway, it gets real crazy.
Yeah.
It does. So,
we also have, as part of the Libraries Transform initiative, we are working with the Caring Place. So on, on April 15th, we are having a social worker. Her name is Carolyn James. She's going to be there on the 15th of April from 1:30 until whenever she's done. So if anyone in the community knows someone who might need to come and talk to a social worker, that's a great time to do it because she's going to be there. And
okay, and she'll be helping them
just with whatever.
lifestyles, finances, whatever
Housing,
anybody needs.
anything like that.
I
Yeah.
got you. Okay, that's great.
Yep. We do have an adult feature film on April 17th, and that's at 2 o'clock. We're going to be showing the movie Risen. It's gladiator type.
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
okay.
I might show up. I might watch
and
it.
it's adult.
Yep.
Okay, so
It's PG-13.
Okay, PG-13 parents, so you know it's PG-13.
Yep.
And Risen, and it's about a gladiator.
Yep.
Okay,
Romans.
I understand.
So, yeah.
I don't know. And it may have something to do with Easter since it's Risen
Yeah.
and gladiator
Yeah.
and okay.
Yep.
All right. So, but it is
Yes.
PG-13. So remember that, parents.
We do also have weekly computer classes. Our IT guy, his name is Rob. He is fantastic. He's teaching classes on Word, and Excel and Windows 10. The Excel classes, I think they meet on Tuesdays, and there's a $5 charge because they're going to give you a zip drive, a thumb drive with a bunch of information on it, and that's where you can save all your stuff. And then we've got our FOLA Books and Coffee discussion on April 26th at 10 a.m. They're going to be talking about The Extraordinary Life of Sam Hell, and that's by Robert Dugoni. So they're going to just have a little discussion and coffee. And
that's usually at 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's usually in the history branch, right? Okay, so which is across the street from the main library.
Yep.
Yes.
And we're going to be closed for Good Friday and Easter. So that's important to mark your calendars. Come in and get your books before that. We will be open on Saturday. So if you...
Oh.
Yeah. We'll be open on Saturday.
Be closed Good Friday and Easter Sunday, but you'll be open on Saturday. Yep. Well, see, I told Shannon she needed to mention that to y'all because just because you're off those days doesn't mean that the library is open. And some of you plan according to your calendars, and so there we go. So Good Friday and Easter Sunday, y'all will be closed. Yep. So everybody needs to remember that. But you'll be open on the Saturday between those two.
Yep.
Okay.
And since I am the Teen Services Librarian, I'm going to plug a little bit of what we're doing.
Please plug.
Since we are coming up on summer reading, during the summer months, June and July, we're going to have an after-hours event every Friday, starting on June 15th, which I think is a Saturday, but every Friday after that. And then we're going to go until July 26th. And July 26th is our National Teen Lock-In. So we're going to have food, we're going to have movies, gaming, all kinds of stuff from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. all night. We're going to feed them dinner, we're going to feed them breakfast, and we're going to make sure that they don't sleep for 12 hours.
I love that. I love that.
So we're going to keep them entertained for 12 hours straight.
Their parents will be thrilled.
Yes.
So from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m.
On the 27th.
Okay, on the 27th. Is there a limit to how many you can lock in? Or
Nope.
Nope, we're just going to lock in thousands, however many want to show up to be locked in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
That being said, if you are going to attend the Teen Lock-In, we will have permission slips that you and your parent will have to sign. And we will discuss that at the beginning of every after hours leading up to it. You just come in with your parent and we'll talk about the rules and everything. And so we'll get an idea of generally how many people we're going to have. But
because you'll need to know how many people to feed.
Yeah.
Dinner and breakfast.
Yes. Yeah. And aside from that, this month, tomorrow we have our anime club. We have anime club the first Thursday of every month. And we eat Japanese snacks, and there's food at pretty much every program that I do.
I love that.
That's how you bring them in.
You're right.
And then we have our STEAM program it's next Thursday. We're going to be building like space rovers, but we're going to be making them small scale out of stuff that we have. But it's kind of like a challenge. So see who builds the best one. And we're going to run them through obstacle course type things.
Wow. So what time does that start?
That starts at 4:30.
4:30. So you all are out of school. You can come on over to the library for the space rover. STEAM. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then every Monday, except for the first Monday, but second through fourth or whatever Monday of the month, we have gaming from 4:30 to 6:30. So in our teen space, we've got a Wii and an Xbox 360, and we have a cart full of board games. And at the end of this month, our after hours, it's going to be kind of similar to that, but it's going to be in the community room. And we're going to also have my husband who's coming in, he's going to lead a Dungeons and Dragons group, which is, it's just a really fun board game.
Okay. I've heard a lot about it. It was at one time very popular.
Yes.
May still be. I don't know, because I don't have a teenager anymore.
Yeah.
So okay.
But you don't have to register for that program. But if you want to play Dungeons and Dragons, we would like for you to let us know that you would like to play that specifically, so we can have a character created for them.
A character created.
Yes.
See, I know nothing. So there we go.
Yeah.
It's like the other day on Facebook, somebody said something about Game of Thrones. They had never watched Game of Thrones, and I thought, well, I haven't either. So, I know some of these things I just know nothing about. But I want to go back to, I'm going to digress to where we started.
No, that's fine.
The mother-daughter tea.
Yes.
Let's talk about that for a minute, because I think that's going to be so much fun. But they're going to have to register because you're going to have to know how many people.
Yeah. And we have a pretty, the list has just started, and we have room for a lot of people, but you need to get in there sooner rather than later.
That's what I was wondering, is
Yeah.
how fast, so they can start registering now.
Yes.
But this is not an online registration like some of your
Correct.
things are.
Correct.
You have to come in and give a $5 deposit.
Yes.
And then, okay.
Yeah, and it's one adult per household, so mom, and then however many daughters. You can
daughters, okay.
Yeah, so, but as long as they're in between ages 4 and 12.
Okay, 4 and 12.
Yep.
And, excuse me, and the tea is going to be what day?
It's going to be on Saturday, May 11th at 4 o'clock.
Oh, so we're having high tea.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So fancy.
Is that where you have your little pinky out?
Yes.
Oh, I think I need to tell a friend of mine. She needs to get her granddaughter over here because every time we travel anywhere, we've had high tea at the Met, we've had high tea at the Nueve Gallery in New York. She had high tea in the Caribbean. I mean, she just loves high tea, so I need to tell her about this.
Yeah.
And besides, she's on your board, so she
yeah.
may already know about it, but she needs to get her granddaughter over here, and they need to do that. And the thing I hope people understand about the library, almost everything you do, and this mother-daughter tea will be free
Yes.
because they'll be reimbursed.
Yes.
But everything is free because it's your tax dollar at work.
Yes.
Which is so good to know.
Yeah, and you don't have to have a library card to come to any of these events.
Oh,
either.
okay.
So you can just we're here to serve the community, and we're.
And I think that's great. But you do have the option of getting a library
Oh,
card.
absolutely. If you are I think it's 18 or older, you just bring in a photo ID and a proof of address, and bada bing, bada boom. you got a
That's
card.
bada bing, bada boom. and I have a library card, and I don't know, are they how long are they good for?
It's a good idea to update them about once a year.
Oh,
Call in.
okay.
I mean, you can call in. They can
Okay.
update it for you.
Oh,
over the
okay,
phone.
okay.
Because you do have access to any of our online databases, so you can download ebooks and audiobooks for free, and which is great. And there's no late fee on those; they turn themselves in.
And oh, how neat! So
Yes.
I don't have to remember to turn it in.
No, it'll do it for
wow.
you.
Okay. Well, now can that do on any device? Like I have a Kindle.
Yes.
Will it do that on my Kindle?
Yes.
Wow.
Smartphone. It'll do it on Kindles. It'll do it on iPads. Pretty much any device, really. You can even do it on your desktop.
If that isn't something. So when you get it,
Yes.
how long you're going to have it.
Yeah, if you go into your user settings once you log in, because it'll just ask you to log in with your library card, you can choose 7, 14, or 21 days. And once it downloads
Okay.
it downloads it for that amount of time, and then it'll just turn itself in.
Okay. And so if I don't get it read in 21 days, I can redo it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's no one on hold for it, you can recheck it out.
Okay.
But
That is neat.
Yes.
That is so neat. So, but you have to have a library card to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's another reason you need to get a library card, and they are free.
Yes.
So you need to go do that. So what else do we have happening this month? Anything?
that's pretty much all I've got down. And yep, we've got Lego Club that meets on
yeah.
Thursday, and I've been talking a lot to the teens because the teens can get community service hours for school by coming in and being a Lego buddy and building Legos with little friends.
Oh, how neat.
And then we've got Pokemon Club, and I think that's...
I can't believe that's still around.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
And it's
20
like-
years? I don't know. But
Yeah, and it's the card trading game, and that's the 15th? No, it's a Saturday.
Okay. But they can go online.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
them
online.
Tell them your website.
The website is clevelandlibrary.org, and any of these programs that I've talked about, they are going to be listed on our event calendar, and you can access that from there.
And most of the time they can sign up for events
Yeah.
online, but not the mother-daughter tea.
Not the mother-daughter team.
Okay, but it's open now. You can
Yes.
start doing that now.
Yep.
So, Shannon, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in today. It's great to see you again.
It's good to see you, too.
You have survived the teens up to this point. We hope. I mean, she sounds enthusiastic about the teens, so hopefully she will continue to survive. And because the first day, I think the first time you were on with me was your first day.
I had been here 8 days.
8 days. Okay.
At that point.
Okay.
It's been 4 months.
And so now she has survived to 4 months. Shannon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Folks, don't go away. I'll be right back with more of Nancy's Neighborhood.